my man. Just came over to us from Better Homes and Garden. He's out in the Contra Costa market. Super excited to have you with the team, Kyle. Kyle, quick, what?
That's his name, Cly.
Cly? Well, sorry, Cly, take it away. So welcome to the team, my man. Are we having some technical difficulties? You're on mute, bro. It looks like he has some resources there to help him.
Morning. Good morning. I'll just let you know that I'm here, and then so we're waiting for the appraiser to get here. Okay, you want to come in? So I'm actually in a meeting right now, so I'll just sit in my car. So I'm on like a Zoom call. But yeah, I was just letting you know that I was here, just so you knew that everything was. Okay.
Who's happy now?
Okay, yeah. So I'll check back in.
I have to come out when he's here.
I'll ask him. We should be good. You shouldn't have to.
Hey, Molly, can you just mute Mike?
Who is that?
It's Michael.
Okay, perfect. I'll just let you know I was here.
Okay.
Okay.
Here, I'm alive.
Michael, hey man, you're not muted. You got to mute your phone, bro.
Oh, sorry guys.
Cairo, are you ready?
I'm ready. I'm getting ready to go to Tahoe right now with my lady, but I am ready to rock and roll. What do we got cooking?
So just want to welcome you to the team. Say hello to your fellow team members and welcome aboard.
How's it going?
Now Kyle's Mr. Adventure. If he's not dirt biking, he's out jet skiing and on his way to Tahoe right now. He's done 6 deals this year. It's his 2nd year in business. He's been a top producer, working with the top producer at Better Homes and Garden. And now he's ready to come out and go on his own. So really happy to have you on the team, my man.
Happy to be here. Ready to rock and roll and get some work done.
Awesome. All right, so we're going to go over to Bella. Bella was a referral from Jung Hee. They were coworkers at another brokerage before, and so Bella and I met yesterday, and she made the choice to join Team Fast. So Bella, a little bit about yourself and quick introduction.
Hi guys. I've been here in the Bay Area since '96. I've been in real estate since 2013, just supporting top agents, and now I'm just ready to go out and do things on my own. So I'm really excited about the team. You guys have great energy, and I'm really excited to see where this goes.
Awesome. Well, welcome aboard.
Thank you.
And then Ronan, I know that you have a couple guests on today. Do you want to introduce your guests really quick?
Perfect timing. You can hear me, right?
Yep.
I have Mateo on. Hi, Mateo. Mateo does not have a real estate license yet. I talked to him about being a transaction coordinator for our team because our team is moving so fast to just get his foot in the door, but also just to come check out the team and see if he'd like to go get his real estate license because he's interested but not sure. So we'll see if he's sure after this meeting. And then I also have Valerie. Valerie actually was reintroduced to me by my cousin because she saw my post that I joined Team Fast, who she has been actually following for years now. I have mentioned that I want to impact the Cambodian community. She's also Cambodian who's out in Oakland. I don't know if they want to say anything, but she's here. She just joined and she's on mute.
Hey, everyone. Oh, thank you for the introductions, Renan. Yeah, I just really want to.
Hey, Valerie. Hey.
Hey. It's nice to meet all of you, and hopefully I get to learn a thing or two in this session.
Awesome.
That's crazy. We went to middle school together.
Really?
Yeah.
Dewey knows everybody.
I know everybody.
Right?
FYI, guys, I'm Cambodian too. I'm just not fluent, and I can't speak, fluently real estate talk. So I will probably need you guys on some deals with my aunt and uncles and stuff.
Oh yeah, Jumbrip Sua.
I understand everything, but I just can't speak it.
Hey, Jen knows Cambodian food really, really well.
I don't know the language.
Really, I know the salam majul, the brahakati.
Her mom is the best Cambodian chef in the world. Well, I don't really know, but from what I've experienced, the best.
I'm coming over.
Right? It is incredible, incredible. So welcome, Valerie. Welcome, is it Alex? Because they say Mateo.
Mateo.
Okay, so cool. Welcome, welcome. And let's see, who else do we have on as a guest today? We have a Robin Lowe. Hi, welcome.
Hey, how's it going? You guys hear me?
So,
We
Robin,
can.
Hey, thanks
Thanks for
for
being
letting
here.
me join.
We appreciate you being on. Perfect. Moving on. All right, guys. So I just wanted to talk a little bit about big picture really quick before we go into some of the wins for the weekend. You guys, as we get larger and larger, just a quick reminder, we love everyone sharing, but if you don't necessarily want to talk this week, just be like, hey, I'm just going to pass, put in the chat room, be like, I'm good this week, Elias, just want to listen. And that's cool. So if you don't want to speak about your wins for the week, that's cool. So a couple things that happened in this last week, and you guys are going to be seeing this. Kenny and I spoke about it. We launched our very first Fast Agent Studio videos, and these are just videos that are going to showcase a little bit about your journey, why Team Fast, things that are important to you, if you had a superpower, so on and so forth. So Kate did one, Roxanne did one, Jen did one, the numbers agent, Dewey, Eric did one. I'm probably missing one or two. Point in case is that these videos turned out really, really cool. We're going to be doing more videos, spotlighting more agents as we go forward. But I just want to thank everybody for participating. We're going to have some of the videos be released very soon. I think you guys will be impressed. So make sure to share those on your social media about your team. Sisu leaderboard. Not everyone is tracking, which is cool. It's not a requirement, but the Sisu leaderboard is designed for you guys to really push each other. I know Dewey and Jen always have a friendly competition of who's going to be number one and number two. Dewey worked 49 hours in his business last week, and Jen worked 31, and she was pissed off that Dewey beat her and was number one in any of the categories. So I love that. They're always like neck and neck. There was a couple new number ones and number two. So make sure that you guys are posting your stats, because it's just a great way for us to all, build that excitement and build that, as Jen would say, that friendly competition within the team. Resource library. I know, Molly, you want to talk a little bit about the resource library, what's available for the team at the fingertips. Did you want to touch on that really quick?
Can I do it towards the end? Sorry,
Totally.
You caught me off guard.
Don't worry. Hey, Molly's dealing with little kids and everything, homeschooling, so totally, we'll come back to you. I just want to bring you up to speed on our pendings right now. So we have $28 million in pending volume right now. I want you guys to all give yourself a giant round of applause. That is absolutely incredible. As a whole, for the year, we have 38 million in closed volume. So when you think about the magnitude of where we're at in such a short amount of time, there's no doubt and no question in my mind that we'll be the number one team in the East Bay, and slated to be, the number one team in the entire Bay Area. We're competing with some big fish that have a larger price point, but if we continue to do the unit count that we're doing, a couple things will happen to us. A, we'll be the top team, but then B, that split from eXp will go down to 4,000. Right now it's at 8,000, then it would go down to 4,000 for your cap. That's a big, huge win for us, you guys. Once we get to a certain number of units, then that number goes down. So then your cap is even lower for the year with eXp. So what does that mean for each of you? It means more opportunities to make money. So we're excited about where we are. We're excited about the journey. One other thing I wanted to mention is Melody and I had a conversation yesterday about this, about the real estate weather report for the East Bay. If you guys go into our market update channel in Slack, you'll see that new video comes out every single month. Watch that video, know what's going on in your local markets, compile some data that you can use in a presentation to really up your game in regards to how to bring clients up to speed on what's going on in the surrounding markets, how to build urgency, how to use that data to your advantage, how to use that data when you're writing offers. So make sure you guys watch that. If you guys want to brainstorm on ideas on how to input that into some marketing campaigns or some some conversation pieces, let me know, but highly recommend and implore you guys to watch that that real estate weather report. It's great information.
Yeah, that report's just once a month, and I look forward to watching that thing every time it comes out. I was just watching the Inman Connect conference this morning with the low part of it with I think Joyce Reed and another top agent that are doing like $15-20 million sales, mostly in Beverly Hills. And that they're saying when they were interviewed and asked like how did they start hitting these higher price points, they didn't say it was through networking. They actually said it wasn't through networking. It was actually knowing all the data and knowing all the inventory. So the smarter you sound and knowing your market, the more opportunities will come up. So bare minimum, I would read all the Redfin blogs, all the stuff that we're putting in articles in training channel.
And I want you guys to think about, like, if we were to tell each of you to wake up every morning and do some market research and do, like, refresh, it's hard, right? There's tons of resources out there. You can go to Altos, you can go this, that, there. It's like, at least it's housed in one place. So like watch those things and then, custom tailor that to fit your style and then communicate that data. Melody and I spent about an hour and a half yesterday going over data, she wrote an offer that was 10,000 over. I said, like, what's the justification on that? She's like, well, I believe this. Then we just broke it down to a really granular level, found out that the average offer that was accepted was about 4 to 5% over asking. So we were missing it by just a little bit. But once again, that's just knowing your data and digging and digging and digging and then communicating that to your clients. So hats off to you, Melody. I know we spent a lot of time yesterday. That was a intense session, but really good job. Oh, if you guys are in the same room, you guys are going to get an echo. So just talk on Kate's if you're going to talk.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun, and I'm definitely going to use that system next time around. You also taught me how to integrate the numbers that we pull through the MLS and pulling the percentages into a mix max, which I entered into an email presentation on Cloud CMA and shared that with them in an email. And they actually sent me an email back, Elias, saying that they had never seen another agent do a buyer CMA for them like that. So that was really cool to hear them say that.
Yeah, that's something that, like, I know that a lot of the OGs use. Actually, Jen taught me how to use that. And now we use that for all of our presentations. But Mixmax will help you just have a better flow and better style, I think, and it ups your game. I see Dewey is like super supportive of that. So yeah, and if you guys want to do a session on that one day, we can do a session on creating the buyer tour and the Mixmax and the Cloud CMA. So let's do this. Let's talk about our wins for the week. I'm gonna actually turn it over to Jen. She wants to go first. Matt doesn't want to go first. I said she should go first. She had a major win this week, 2 major wins. And so Jen, if you would, tell the team about what happened this week. You're muted.
So the biggest win this week is we got one of our listings into contract, 321 for Eddy Street. Oh my God, we've been on a market since like April. And I think we did like 50 showings, and all 50 showings, I probably was at 45. And and it was just the same feedback. It's a 3.2 great price per square footage, but it's just in a grittier part of Oakland, not as much backyard space, not enough lighting. So I felt it was just really hard to get that property moved. We marketed it like crazy, and we did everything we could like to offer for like a team, but it just couldn't get sold. So this weekend we had a showing and the agent wrote a really great offer. So I was able to
full price.
Agent, the concerns her clients had, we were able to like answer all the questions. So she ended up writing a great offer, non-contingent, at list price. They gave my clients just a couple of extra days to move out. So that was, and the earnest money deposit went in. So we're good. The likelihood of them backing out is very slim. So that's just super exciting. So how long? So April, May, June. So like 5 months. That's insane. Like I think that's the longest deal I have besides my lot listing. But yeah, so that was like the biggest win. And then I got into contract at 639 Cypress Road in Point Richmond. So that house, I got her call at 8 o'clock. Actually the night that we were doing the agent spotlight video, and we were just waiting for dinner. And I took the call. Clients were like, "Hey, we want to see this house tomorrow."
Hey Jen, it was a Redfin lead, right? And you just joined Redfin?
Yeah, so I just joined Redfin last week. And since I've joined Redfin, it's a partner agent program. So they send you leads and you pay a 30% referral fee. And
what day did you join?
I don't know.
It was Monday.
Last week.
And what day did you get this lead?
So when was the agent video? No,
You guys just were on.
Monday. So Tuesday?
Yep.
So I was their partner agent for 8 days. And then I got this lead. I took the call at, 8 p.m. They're like, hey, we want to see this tomorrow. I said, well, this property, to be so just the conversation I had was just a transparent conversation. Like, look, this is a teaser price at $479. Even though it's a 1-bedroom, this is going to go at least 20% over. And offers are due tomorrow at noon. And I said, do you have your pre-approval? They were like, well, it's going to be all cash. And I was like, okay. And I was like, are you willing to pay over 20%? And they're like, yeah, it's worth it. Let's go take a look. So they're from Modesto. So the earliest they were able to get them was 11 a.m. And I was like, okay. They're like, how long is it going to take you to write an offer? I said, give me 20 minutes. So at 11, we toured it. They liked it. So at 11:30, I was like, hey, he was like, okay, Jen, what is it going to do to get our offer accepted? And I called the listing agent. He was like, hey, I have 10 offers right now, all over 725, like 3 over 725. And I was like, okay, give me a number. And then the agent's like, you need to come in at least mid 700s. So this house is priced at $479. It's a 1-bedroom, 1-bathroom, 560 square feet house at the point of Richmond, so it overlooks the water. And I was like, this is insane. He was like, yeah, I have 70 disclosure packages out. So I'm pretty sure, is Ben on here? Ben, how many showing requests did you have on this house? Like at least 10? Yeah.
Shitload. Can you hear me?
House got 70, so it's in total 16 offers and 3 over 725.
Damn.
Yeah. So this private street, it has about six houses. So what made them want the house even more is the neighbor came outside. It was a nosy Karen, and her name's not Karen, her name's Sammy, by the way. But she came outside and was just kind of like scouting, and I talked to her and I introduced her. I was like, hey, these are probably your future neighbors, and they talked for a good 30 minutes. So now it's noon. And offers are due at noon. So I had to call the agent and was like, hey, we need at least 45 minutes to submit the offer. We just talked to the neighbors. My clients are super interested. It's worth waiting. And I told them what we're going to write at. So yeah. And now we're in contract and we close on Friday. So that's the second biggest one.
So I mean, Jen told them, well, they're like, can you put the offer together? She literally sat there in her car, used her hotspot, put together the offer.
No, I was doing the offer in the house.
In the house.
They were hovering over me. I'm just like, hey, do you guys want to drive around downtown area, check out the area, and come back and do it via DocuSign? I was sweating. I was like, this is too quick. So it was 12-hour turnaround. It was just insane. But hey, the point is, don't prejudge. I think it's a numbers game. Get in front of as many people as possible, and you just never know. If I were to kind of just disregarded this call and not ask the right questions, I would have lost out on this offer for sure. They would have and they would have lost out on this opportunity. So from that, they referred me to their daughter, who's a teacher in Richmond that wants to buy as well. And they want to buy the house next door. So these people are I saw their bank account and it's just insane. I don't know how people have that much money in their bank account just sitting, but I need to get to that level. So.
Right. Well, yeah. Great job, Jen. Really good job. And I know that pressure of a client hovering over you. So good job.
They're just oh my God, I forgot to give you the deposit check. I was like, no, they're not giving me any money. Cool, we'll call you tomorrow.
So for the people that aren't on Redfin, if you qualify for Redfin, I think it's you have to have 9 transactions. Obviously, online leads right now are really, really paying off. So if you qualify for that, register. I know a couple agents are on it right now. It worked out for Jen in less than a week. So really great job, Jen. Want to go over to Stephanie. Stephanie has a big win for the week. I don't think we were able to announce this quite yet. We haven't seen the social piece on it. So Stephanie, tell us about your very first Team Fast deal and what's happening with us tomorrow.
I did last week.
Oh, you did? Okay. All right. All right. Well, what's happening with us today and tomorrow then? We want to talk about that deal.
So today we may be taking a listing as well as writing an offer on the 1.5 close to $1.5 million dollar purchase, and they need to put their home on the market. It's a short sale, but I'm well versed.
Wait, so the purchase is a short sale, but they want to sell their house?
Yep.
Wow.
Correct.
Yep. So it's going to be super creative. I've spent tons of time working on the timeline, locking down everything. Stephanie and I have done a really good job communicating with the client. She absolutely, her and her husband and the kids love us. We've just been following up. So they love that we're working as a team on this. So tomorrow, so not being pompous, but there should be no reason why we don't get the listing. We're submitting the offer today, no matter what, based on our timeline, how we've strategized this. I have everything prepared and ready. They should be signing the listing agreement. It's going to be in Hayward. It's a 3-2. It's 2,500 square feet in a neighborhood that nothing is on the market for miles.
And that was a Zillow lead, you guys. So that was great.
Yep. So really good job, Stephanie. And please put together a social piece so we can share the win of your deal that you're in contract in.
I will.
All right. Really, really great job. So, Dewey, let's go over to you, my man. I know that you closed last week he's excited.
I'm scared. I'm doing my Redfin training stuff.
Oh, okay. All right, man. So just really briefly bring us up to speed.
Closed that last Vacaville deal finally last week. The fires delayed that. That was high stress because Momzilla's. You guys know about Momzilla's. And that Momzilla's close. Like, that's Eleanor's, friend's mom. So I was like, I'm just going to take a chill week. And, I thought I worked a lot less than I did. And then, all these referrals started coming in. I got 2 referrals from Harrington and 2 referrals from Parker Ave. So 4 referrals last week. Got a few people pre-approved last week. So, I finally sat down and did the Trello board. Sorry, Christina, I can't do the, the Post-its anymore. But, got organized or got more organized. And now I have I'm touring 12 buyers currently that I have, whether it's SOI, mostly SOI, and a few are Kenny Zillow leads and stuff. And then also had 2 past clients that bought last year and might want to sell this year. So, following up with them, trying to, get the listing back before, they go elsewhere. So pretty good week overall.
But Dewey, we had a chat in the office, you had a crazy week. You wanted to take a small break to just chill and get organized. But then now, you really pimped out your Trello board with your referrals and your pipeline. So I think it's really important for a lot of agents to not just be on the grind every day, which most of us are doing, but you really got to set aside some time to get more and more organized and have these projects that you're working on that's really going to just bring your business to the next level. And then on your Trello board, I think we were talking lightly about agent attraction, right? You thought you were talking to maybe 3 or 4 agents you're attracting, but I think maybe you're actually talking to 8 to 10 right now that you didn't even know you were actually in the process of talking to. So that's why it's so important to kind of look at some of our training we have and some of the ideas and then implement that when you have time. Because that Trello board is easy. We've been telling you guys to do Trello board, but I think less than 5 people on the team actually out of this almost 50 agent team actually have the Trello board. But you see how impactful it could be in just literally taking a day out of your time to get that going.
Yeah. So ever since getting the Trello boards together, I know where. The CRM should have that too, but the Trello board is more for hot leads. So I know where they're at right now, and I know where to push them to get them closer to closing basically. And then I was trying to take the weekend off, and then ended up booking 4 separate clients for showings Sunday and that listing appointment or listing call. And then my week so far touring. I toured 1 home yesterday, and I have 2 tours today and 1 tour tomorrow. So it's still hot, and I'm just gonna keep trucking along and try to hit 20 by the end of the year.
That's right. And just so you guys know, Dewey's closed over 16 million in volume, over 25 deals in less than 2 years. Our number 1 producer right now just purchased his first home. And so, great testimony, great job. And you guys, 2 years ago, Dewey was selling shoes at Shoe Palace. So anything is possible. So great job.
George shoes, guys. I don't know where y'all pull Shoe Palace from.
What was it?
The other thing is, last night I thought I was doing so well. So I was like, hey, Eleanor, can I buy a Toyota Supra next year since, I bought the house this year? And she was like, no. And I was like, damn it. So I inquired about the Supra anyways. I don't care because, you got to manifest these things. So that conversation led me to, the guy not having enough cash to buy a house. So I was like, I could buy the Supra off of you and then you'll have the down payment for a house. So I have that in the works now for San Jose for roughly 900 to $1 million. So we'll see.
That's awesome. That's awesome, my man. So really, really great job. Let's go over to Ben. Ben, I know that you guys have been super busy lately. Kudos to you. We were on our leadership call earlier today, and I think that we need to get you on a training for, listing presentation and the way you flow, because I heard nothing but great things, how polished your presentation is. So just hats off to you. Kudos to you. So bring us up to speed on what's been going on with you and Rosa.
So Rosa and I are working, let me see, we've had a bunch of clients that we've been trying to work with and get an escrow. She's touring some in, dude, she went up to Pittsburgh or Bay Point, Vacaville, like just killing it, trying to get people in contract. We're still dialing. We went on one listing appointment last week. She's working her street text and things like that. So I'll let her talk about her own things. But I yesterday probably worked like 1 million days in one like 24-hour period. Talked to a bunch of buyers, a bunch of clients, and I just got the contract literally as we were talking for my buddy in Lafayette on a listing at 1,895, and we got it for 1,850. The highest offer was way above ours, but we got it based on terms, and so super excited about that.
Woo! Congratulations! Awesome, brother.
Super
Love
excited.
it, man. Yeah, I mean, since prior to even coming here, you were busy, but you have not slowed down one bit since you walked into this team. So really great job, man.
Yeah.
I really want to talk about some things earlier on when Ben came over. Like now with more leverage and partnering with more people, because you probably don't want to be driving to Pittsburgh and Vacaville if you could be on the phone calling $1.85 million buyers, right? So this is where teaming up with people helps a lot. It frees up your time to focus more on certain clients but still not lose a pipeline of clients. Like this month, I mean, you guys have been seeing already. Within the last 30 days, I picked up 12 referrals. Right now, I'm at the point where I can't even handle those referrals. I'm starting to just pass it out to the team. So if you're in a certain market, like you've been talking about, like La Miranda, the next one I have will go to you. But we're trying to just pass that out so I can focus on more just pure listings or just a handful of clients at a time.
Yeah, and I think that's a powerful thought, because when you focus on a certain area, you just get more market knowledge, and you can know well, that house we missed it for this much, that one we missed it for this much, the next one we only need to go by that much in order to get it. And I think that's a really good idea, and that's what I've been able to do with partnering with Rosa, is that she's handling kind of like the outside of the areas where I want to work in, and she's awesome at taking those on, like converting the clients, getting out to see homes, and it lets me focus on the ones that I want to focus on in just a smaller section. So it's awesome. Things are working out. Things are good.
And, hats off to Rosa. So Rosa, for you guys that don't know, she lives in San Francisco. And for her to be up in Antioch, Pittsburgh, over in Vacaville, she doesn't mind putting in the hours on the road. And, unfortunately broke down on the bridge last week. But, she's out there grinding. She's out there hustling. So Rosa, really quick update from you. I just want to say thank you for all of your hard work since you walked onto this team. She wanted to be busy. She's been busy since day one. So bring us up to speed, Rosa.
I'm laughing, you guys. Yeah, my car broke down last week on the Bay Bridge. It's all good now. I'm coming into the office right now, so it's working. I'm happy about that. But yeah, I am busy. Thanks, Ben, for all the support. I've been touring with a bunch of his clients. I do get ghosted every now and then, which sucks. But that's you gotta roll with the punches, right? And then I got my first Zillow lead on Friday. So I toured with this guy on Saturday, and I'm gonna work on getting him pre-approved because he's not. So, everything's good.
Good for you, Rosa. And you know what? Sometimes you'll have a client that you've been showing for a while, and then all of a sudden they ghost you, and it happens. It's happened to all of us. So. Some will, some won't. So what next? And we move forward. But it happened to us recently with the client that we've been showing for a while. But they texted us like 2.5 weeks later, so they were good. So.
Yeah, I'm hoping that's the case. But like I said, like I mean, I do get down. I'm human, but I keep going, and I think that's a trait of me that I just keep going no matter what.
Because you know why? Don't worry about like having an attachment to those people or like carrying that, because it makes room for the people that truly want to work with you and that you connect with, right? So there's no need for you to continue to have to sell yourself and sell your worth and sell your value. When people like you and there's this energy and you're in rapport, then cool, those are the people you want to work with anyways, right? So let them go. Don't even let it
Yes.
affect you. So really good job, Rosa. Really proud of all of your accomplishments so far. And yeah, you've just been such a great team player and love what you guys have going on, your little mini team within the team. So keep up the good work. Let's hear from the king of real estate. I was on a run last night and I was like, Eric, I got an idea, because sometimes when you're working out, you always get hit with these ideas. But Eric, I know you got a lot of big things going on, my man. Tell me what's up.
Show me that beamer one time.
I'm having technical difficulties. How y'all doing? Yeah, so I had a pretty busy week.
Flip the camera.
Shit. Actually, yo, can you come back to me? I'm having technical difficulties. I can't hear.
Okay, cool.
I'm sorry.
No worries. Dewey, did you get in the car?
No, he did. He got an E30 BMW. He's driving it right now.
Oh, stepping it up. All right. We'll come back to the
yeah, I'm back. I'm back.
Oh, did you say BMW? Did you say BMW? I'm here.
Yeah. So yeah, I had a pretty good week.
So Dewey get a house and you get a car. I need to step it up. I need a new car too.
I mean, it's an old car, but yeah. But yeah, it was a pretty good week. I don't know if Christina already talked, but I put in my biggest offer so far, and it was listed at 1.1, and we went in at like 1.65, and we were third place. And it almost sucks that we were so close, right? I'm almost rather like been way out. But anyways, it was a good learning experience. And another win this week was we had a listing that they changed their mind, but they changed their mind again. So I think they want to sell again. And what's awesome is being on this team is, within a day, I had like 3 teammates that had buyers for it. And yesterday, Carmen showed it. So thank you so much. And then Chungi called me. She's going to show it too. So if y'all know anyone that's looking for a 5.3 in San Leandro in the Estudio Estates neighborhood, it's turnkey, super, super low pest. And then I think me and Kenny have another listing appointment today by the lake, and just trying to stay positive and on it.
Yes.
Is it your car, Eric?
Damn, that's clean.
Is that you right there?
He's coming out. He's coming out.
All right, show it off, bro, because that's you, man. That's right, bro. He's ready for the Autobahn and that. I love it.
Wait, I can't see it. I'm on my phone.
Where's Eric at? Hold up. I lost him on screen.
Oh, I can still see him.
Oh, he's right there. Let me pin it real quick. Oh, no, you guys got to pin it. Never mind. Oh, man. I'll see you later with your new car.
Right? We'll be putting an air intake in it and cutting out the mid muffler. So it's awesome, bro. All right. Hey, great job, Eric. All right, let's go over to Carmen. I know, Carmen, you've had quite a busy week. Is Carmen still on? Oh, she was on. Carmen, you still there? Okay, we'll come back. Carmen had quite a few wins. Laura had something important that she wanted to talk about really quick, so I'm going to turn it over to you really quick, Laura.
Yes, very quick. So I have a lead. This client is in San Francisco, has property currently on market, but is not happy with the way the property's been for almost 200 days now. It's up for sale for $7 million, Felber Street. So I sent him a pre-listing station and stuff, and I told him that, unfortunately, because he's working currently with the realtor to if he's not happy and if he thinks the contract is going to be done, to terminate if that once it's in, I can help him put it in a market. So, but I did mention that the property may have to go for a lower price. So I probably have to talk to Kenny about that. And then I'm thinking there is not much comp out there. So I would say 6.5 or 6 million, I would say. So we'll see. So I just talked to him last week. He's a golfer like me. So we'll see what happens. So it is,
Wow.
yeah. So this is for the street text. He actually went to my Facebook and all that. And then, so yeah, I'm very excited. So we'll see what happens.
Wonderful. Awesome. When does the contract expire?
He said, Laura, it's very complicated. So we were texting back. So he's gonna let me know. He's gonna take a look at it, at the contract and all that kind of stuff. It's a trust. It's a family trust and all that kind of stuff. But his name is on the loan and all that. So it sounds to me basically he purchased the house, model the whole thing, because not such comp with that that he has and all that kind of stuff. So I still have to get to talk to him. I'm just skeptical. So for instance, what do you do when someone is with someone else? I mean, a client with someone else. What would you do? I mean, I don't want to be in trouble or anything like that. But if the client is not happy and wanted to switch brokers, what would you do?
You can't do anything by law until that contract expires, right? And so you can just say, hello, I'm here when you need some help and be an advocate for you, but you really can't do much right now because there's a binding contract. So just be super careful. Just be there in the background saying hello, but be there to pick up the pieces as soon as that contract expires.
Correct.
So, so the point being, tread lightly. Tread lightly.
Well, he is the one who reached out to me.
Cool.
And he's the one who replied to me all the time. So I'm just, responding as he replied. I'm not the one looking for him,
Perfect. Yeah. So I would try to see if he can tell you exactly when that contract expires on the residential listing agreement. And then, set up an appointment. And congratulations. I know the street text has been picking up for you and you're getting quite a few leads. And you guys have
22 high note listing presentation, pre-listing presentations yesterday. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah, I saw that. Well, great job, Laura. Great job. Let's go over to Walnut Creek. Let's hear from Kate and Melody, since you guys are in the same room. When you guys go at the same.
Good morning. So I've been just working on negotiating two of my one listing and one buyer. Appraisal came in $50,000 below asking Martinez. So that was very difficult to swallow for my buyers, but we actually just came to an agreement yesterday, so I'm a little less stressed out. And then I had a buyer consultation end of last week that ended up turning into a buyer seller, which is amazing. So I have that listing appointment tomorrow. The house is in Hayward. I had already put that on Slack, and I just wanted to mention something with that. I don't have the listing yet. I'm going on a listing appointment tomorrow, but Dewey reached out to me and asked me for the information. And I had no sense of hesitation on giving him the address, when normally where I was at before, I would be like, well, I'm going to wait to give out the address until I have the listing, because I would be afraid that they were going to poach my clients. So the whole point is I felt really safe and really comfortable with Dewey and everyone on the team to give out the information, because I don't feel like they would ever do anything like that to me or anyone else.
Actually, down the street from the listing right now.
You
I'm not
what?
gonna walk over there, but
oh, you are.
I'm down the street from the listing because my homeboy lives blocks away from there.
Wait,
Yeah.
Dewey, didn't you just mention you had a coming soon in Hayward?
No, I do not. I do have one in Richmond that Ben Rojas reached out
So
about.
yeah, I just wanted to mention that, because I think that means a lot to me, and to feel comfortable enough to do that. And I've only been on the team for less than 2 months now. So yeah.
Awesome.
Just a thought. So I know some of you guys are interviewing for some of these listings. If you kind of know what the specs are, and if you're interviewing and it's not past client or someone, and you feel like you might have to compete, you could also lead with, hey, we have a team of almost 50 agents with tons of buyers. You could maybe, if they're not ready to sign on the spot and they still need time to think about an interview, but get in the rhythm of do you mind if I have some of my teammates with buyers, hot buyers, maybe we could do off-market deal to get you the price you want. And that might be the thing that outbeats the next agent, because you actually have buyer inventory, right? Because then if they do decide to work with you, then you can do the off-market deal. But most other offices are not moving at this pace where they're sharing things on Slack. So I'm sure they might have access to other agents, but we actually do. If you look at Eric's listing, 3 buyers came on one day. Last time we promoted something on Galvin, we had 3 investors in the day. So like we want to start leveraging the team to win each other clients.
Yeah, that's going to be huge on our presentation tomorrow. We've already done the timeline, the marketing timeline, everything's secure, the net sheet, everything is done, comps are done. But being able to have this pool, all of the leads, all of our social media, followers, there's just already like a built-in marketing plan, right? And so, awesome. I think in the next week, you and I will both have a new listing in Hayward. So that market where those properties are, where my property, there's nothing available, nothing. All right, so great job. Melody, you want to hop on and kind of bring us up to speed?
Yeah. Can you hear me?
We can. And
okay, we're trying to figure out. Yeah, we're playing like musical iPhones right now or something because we're trying to figure out how to stop the echo. We're both in the same room on a Zoom at the same time. So, yeah, so I've had a pretty exciting week. I definitely learned a lot sitting with Elias yesterday, just like you had said earlier. Learned how to use Mixmax and do a cloud CMA, sent that to the buyers. They said they loved it. So thank you, Elias, for spending some time and doing that with me. That one-on-one time means a lot. And then, so Brian Zamora, the Sacramento agent that I referred my girlfriend to, closed yesterday, and I'm getting my first referral check in the mail. So that's exciting. And Brian did a really good job. So thanks, Jen and Kenny, for recommending him. And if anyone wants a Sacramento agent, I can refer you to him. He literally got these buyers into contract in, I think, 2 weeks for almost a $700,000 house in Sacramento. So if you know the Sacramento market, that's a pretty good price point for that area.
Totally.
And they're very happy. And then I will be going to check out that Concord property tomorrow, Elias, that we worked on together. Hopefully I'll be writing an offer this week. I am excited to FaceTime them from the property. They are actually in Georgia right now, visiting family with their 2 little boys, and they're trying to get away from all the smoke. So they said that they might, just get it sight unseen. They just want me to FaceTime them from it. They already have all the disclosures and reports, so that's exciting. And then I have 3 possible recruits this week that I have been in communication with. And 2 of them are strongly considering joining eXp. And I'm really excited. I really want to get them on a call with either you, Elias, or Kenny, with whoever's available. And they've just been seeing all of my stories, and I think the more I just talk about it and talk about how excited I am and everything that's going on the team and how fast we're really growing, people are seeing that, and they're just like naturally like, yeah, I want to be a part of that. What's going on with that? And then I made a mistake. I actually said, I told someone we were like a $300 million team or something. And I meant to say 150 million. So I'll have to correct them when I talk to them. But they were really excited.
I don't know, you were manifesting that.
Yeah. Soon to be $300 million team. Soon to be.
Yeah.
So so I'm really excited about that. And then I think that's it.
Awesome. Yeah, Dewey's building his organization, his downlines. Melody, actually brought on Christina. Christina brought on Angela. Kate set up a meeting last week from a top producer in the East Contra Costa market. We're in negotiations with her right now. And so this team is attracting and building. And so it's great because Kenny and I, we paid for this cool Seize the Market CRM, which is targeted focus for agents in the Bay Area, and like a cool like CRM just for recruiting. We haven't even used it yet. Like we haven't even tapped into it yet because we've been so busy with all of the agent attraction and then from the referrals that you guys are sending us. So keep up the great job.
Yeah, it's been really fun watching it, watching this grow so fast. And I know that there's another agent on the team that Kate attracted. Walter, are you here?
Walter's here. He's in the house.
Hey, Walt.
What's up? How y'all doing?
Welcome to the team.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah. So, so you also interviewed at multiple different brokerages too, and then you decided Team Fast was your home. So,
Yep. It was easy. Oh, I think I told everybody on Friday, but for those that met me on Walt, I'm actually studying for the exam. I'm flying out to LA on the 22nd of October. So just like Melody said, I interviewed with maybe 8 or 9 agencies, and it was pretty simple. I was looking for somewhere where I can be myself and also just not as stuffy. So looks like a good fit. So I'll take the test on the 21st. I've been shadowing Kate a little bit. We met up last week, and I was listening on the Zoom call where she got the Hayward property. So just been helping her out a little bit. And so happy to be here. I appreciate the open arms from everybody.
Good stuff, you guys. I absolutely love that. And, being yourself, Eric and I talked about this yesterday just because I think he's really building this cool brand. And I said, are you going to be using this, this rad agent moniker? He's like, I don't know. I'm like, well, at least maybe start some like mastermind groups moving forward and have real or rad be an acronym. I'm like, make it like the real agent distinction, right? And have people come in and talk about branding and talk about their brand, how they do things different in this industry, because that's what I love seeing on this team is everyone is carving out their own lane and their own idea of what their brand should look like. So really great job. Good to have you on, Walt. Hey, Roxanne, give us a quick update and tell us what your experience was like doing the Agent Studio video.
Hey, everybody. Oh my gosh, my experience. I was so nervous. But you did really good, Elias, asking the questions and kind of prompting me through a little bit, but I had a really good time. It was fun. I was able to post on my Instagram stories, got a ton of feedback from other agents, which is really good. But yeah, I enjoyed it. I had a good time. And then I got to see a little glimpse of what it's going to look like. And I didn't look so bad.
Yeah, you did a really good job, Roxanne. Roxanne's another person that's attracting talent to the team. And we're not only talking about agents, we're talking about leaders of entire brokerages that she's introducing to us. So really great job, Roxanne. I know that you've been crushing it, super busy, and learning new tech tools. That's one thing I want to talk about. Like Roxanne was, I'm not tech savvy. I'm not that tech savvy. I have a method that's worked for me for years, but like, she's been applying some of our tech tools, and like when she gets it, like literally this light bulb goes off. She's like, "Oh my God, Elias, I didn't even know." Like, so,
oh my gosh, Elias, you sound like me. No, I'm really bad at tech. I'm so bad at it.
You're not.
No, I really am. I'm so old fashioned. Like someone asked me yesterday, "Hey, Roxanne, can I sit with you and would you share with me how you do a listing presentation?" And they just must think I'm like some fantastic like listing presenter or something. So then I called them. I said, I gotta be honest with you, like I don't really do no big full blown out listing presentation. Everybody that comes to me knows me, and I kind of already got the listing when I walk in the door, and I want to learn how to do a really fantastic listing presentation in front of a stranger. That's what I want to get better at. But I really had to be honest. I'm like, I don't have a technique. I don't have a skill. I just walk in and sign the listing agreement and chat with the people and usually have some coffee or something.
Well, whatever's working for you to get to 30 deals every year, cool. We just want to help you run a little bit more efficiently. And
I want to. Please.
I've
made my list. I made my list of everything I want to talk with you and Kenny about, so you guys can make me look really good. Like I want to look so good.
Okay. Yeah. Roxanne, I'll see you this afternoon, all right?
Yeah, I'm going to see you this afternoon. And
cool.
Yeah, I think that's about it. That's all.
Cool. Awesome. Let's head up to Derek. Derek, bring us up to speed, my man.
Hey, things are going well. Just been working the Zillow leads as they come in. It's been interesting for me. As you guys know, getting back into the industry and then, of course, dealing with the pandemic stuff. So, connecting there, having a good time. What I I've been doing some interesting reaching out, getting reacquainted with people. I think I told you guys a while back, I sent like 400 texts and getting responses and educating people, and things are rolling. Came up with another one because I've been working on the buyer's presentation here I wanted to share. So I'm sending another group text to my friends that have not purchased to see if they're willing to basically go through the buyer's presentation and give me feedback. I've done this before a couple of times with some friends, and hey, you own a home, can I practice my presentation on you? And I'd say about 10% of the time it turns into like a real listing presentation. So been kind of putting things like that in place, but that's really where it's been lately for me.
Good. Awesome. And you have a guest on the line today too. Do you want to introduce your guest?
I do. Yeah. So my friend Brittany is actually here working on a real estate license as well. We went to high school together, coincidentally, did real estate with her mother as well. Don't know if you wanted to say anything, Britt.
Hi, thank you guys for having me. This has been like really, really interesting, and just studying everything right now because I'm just doing all my studying. It's been kind of helpful to just see things in action, and it kind of motivates me even more to study even more hours a day to get closer to the exam.
Cool. When do you take your test?
I don't have it scheduled yet, but I'm just I don't know. I'm like apprehensive just because I feel like I just haven't studied enough. I feel like there's always something more to learn. And so I'm just nervous about that. So I guess that's what's been keeping me from actually scheduling something. And basically feeling like I don't have enough like real experience with it to really comprehend and understand things. So that's kind of why I've taken on what Derek has offered and started joining in on these just to start getting more familiar with the everyday lingo and things like that.
Hey, Brittany, this is Karina Demeter here. We haven't met yet, but I just wondered if you would be interested in joining our Slack channel for new aspiring agents.
I just messaged her.
Oh,
yeah.
Perfect. It's a good resource for people that are trying to take their test, or, like what the current wait times are there any good cram sessions, that kind of thing for anybody that's in your situation.
Yeah. Hey, okay. Brittany, this is Walt. I dropped my number to you on the chat, so we can text or link or talk about it on a Zoom. I'm using a pretty, what I think is a pretty good program. So we can link and talk about that offline.
Yeah, that sounds great. Thank you, guys. See, this is so helpful.
Yeah.
My advice to you is just schedule your test. That way that part of it's done. And then 30 days before your test, commit to 2 hours a night of taking practice exams on the computer. And then once you start scoring over 90%, you're ready to take that test. So
I don't even know if there's any tests left for this year. It's like so backed up. Yeah. So just schedule it. I think you have many months to work on it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah. So the latest
flying down to San Diego.
Oh, wow. Jeez.
Yeah. The latest on that is, so I'm scheduled for the 21st of October. So I tried to see if I can get something sooner, or maybe, here in the Bay, but I think Kenny's right. There's nothing available for the remainder of the year anywhere in the state. It's crazy.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, the funny part right now, if someone were to want to get into real estate, literally like today, between the books and studying for that, I think they're like 9 months out at least to be a real estate agent.
It's crazy.
Yeah. So, well, welcome, and we're looking forward to being advocates for you, and hopefully you make the choice to join our team. And you obviously have built-in support not only from the leadership team, but from the village. We're all here to help each other, and obviously you can see that. So thanks for being on the call.
Thanks for having me.
All right, we have another guest on the line, DeAndre White. DeAndre is actually joining our team. He's coming to us from Coldwell Banker in Fremont. DeAndre was a referral from Dewey. So DeAndre, welcome to the team, my man.
Thank you. You caught me mid-salad.
Sorry.
I'm loving it here, and I can't wait to get started, man.
Yeah, brother. Well, we're looking forward to working with you and helping you grow your business, so welcome to the team. Let's go over to Joey. Joey, what's going on with you, my man?
Hey, good morning, everyone. How's everyone doing?
Good.
I'm doing pretty good. I'm on my chime right now while I'm having a meeting with you guys. What's been happening with me? I think Roxanne said that she got ghost last week. I think I got ghost with Elias last week also with a buyer consultation. But that's how that goes, right? And I might potentially have a triplex that's maybe in the market at the moment. We'll see first. I have to contact Kenya and talk about this. So, and I still have my listing on the market with the fourplex. I still have a lot of interest in that. I got a showing last week, and this person said his clients are really interested and they're looking at comps at the moment.
Cool. Awesome, Joey. Well, I appreciate all the hustle. And Joey booked me for a buyer's presentation. So if you guys feel like you need a little bit of help or just want a second set of eyes there, let me know. I'm down to go on appointments with you guys as well. Michael Sage, let's hear from you, my man.
Hey guys. Yeah, so I've had a pretty good week. Concentrated mainly on, prospecting, mostly, leads from, Zillow and Chime, also my old database, so prospecting them, and then following up. So throughout the week, following up with those buyers and, sellers, staying on the appointments, also setting appointments as well. And so just staying on top of that, pretty much follow, prospect, and appointment set. And that's like my main three things that I'm really staying towards. Just like Jen said, it's a numbers game. So the more people you get in front of, the better you're going to be and the more results you're going to have. The more people you're going to be in front of. So, somebody serious is going to come up and actually work with you eventually. So, just working hard, hitting the numbers, making calls. I do about 30 to 40 calls a day. So yeah, it's going good.
Nice, man. And it's showing you're busy. How many closed transactions this year?
4.
First year in the business?
Yeah.
That's right, my man. And we were in pandemic for, at least 4 of those months. So really good job, man. I mean, I think that easily getting to 10 deals for the year, that's definitely within striking distance. So good job, Michael.
Definitely. Thanks, man. I appreciate it.
Let's go over to Jung Hee. Okay, we'll come back to Jung Hee. Let's go to Jesse. Jesse Painter, what's going on, my man?
Hey, how's it going?
Good, brother.
Doing good. So I took a little bit of time off last week, but I showed 2 houses in Oakland. I have a very active buyer who's looking for a Victorian, and I looked at a couple of really nice houses, 1326 and 1346 26th Street and 23rd Street. Both of them were turnkey homes. So we're going to continue searching. It looks like they're a little bit out of their price point. But that's my hottest buyer right now. I had 2 deals. One fell out of contract, and the other I'm still working to nurture the commercial sale. And I'm hoping that I can close that by the end of the year at the latest.
Awesome.
So I'm still making my call and trying to make sure that I'm continuing to generate new business. So my other leads, once I'm done with those, I have more to work on.
Awesome, my man. I know that commercial deal is a very large deal, man. So we're rooting for you. Let me know.
Yeah,
if you
thank you.
Help. Let me know if you need any help with anything. Okay.
Definitely, thank you. I appreciate it.
All right, brother. Let's hear from Mauricio. I know you're on the road, Mauricio. I'm going to be on the road in a moment as well. Bring us up to speed, my man.
What's up? Can you hear me?
What's up, brother? Yeah, we can hear you.
All right, for sure. Yeah. So this morning I woke up super depressed because I wrote an offer yesterday on Nick's listing in Vallejo. And we were like neck to neck with these other people. But last second they said that they were going to pay up to $25,000 difference if the appraisal comes in short. And we were doing $15,000 difference. But this morning I got a call from my boy Nick, and he was like, "Hey man, something happened with these people. They started tripping out on the inspections. Are your clients still interested?" And I was like, "Hell yeah, they are." And I called my clients, and then I told them what was going on. I was like, "So we have an opportunity here. We're next up. Are you guys still interested? Do you guys want to sign?" And they're like, "Yeah, let's do it." So I got in contract this morning. Well, it's not official yet because I have to sign off on the counter that he just sent me.
Nice.
But it's a really small counter. But I'm actually gonna pull over right now to put it together on my laptop. I'm DocuSign and then just send it over to my clients. But yeah, Yeah, so that's a good
All right.
start to this week. Yeah, so I'm
That's
super
right, my
pumped.
man. So how many deals will that make right now for the year? You know, once this one closes, how many will that one make?
I'll be at 9.
Now, how many
Well,
deals did
I have 5 closed. I have 3 pending, and then this one will be pending, so I'll be 4.
so
And
how many
then
deals did you do last year total?
I only did 2. I only did 2 last year.
That's what I'm talking about, you guys. Look at that growth. Look at that year-over-year growth, man. Great job, Mauricio. He did his studio video last week as well. What was that experience like for the rest of the people?
It was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. I mean, you're kind of on the spot, so it's different when you're practicing at home at what you're going to say, but it's a lot of fun, and everybody had a really good time doing it. And yeah, I just felt good. And it was cool. We had an awesome backdrop. We had the Mars. We had an orange sky, which is dope.
Yeah.
That was cool. But yeah, it was fun, and I'm looking forward to doing it again for sure.
Good job, brother. You killed it, man. It's like really
Thank
good
you.
flow. Happy about all of your growth, man. So congratulations.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Thank you, guys.
Yep.
Thanks.
I think almost everyone that's been with us since last year is probably going to crank out, for the most part, that is full time. We'll be cranking out these 10 deals this year that came with us from Climate Real Estate to eXp in January.
So dope. That's so dope. Love it. Great job, Mauricio. All right, so let's go over to Michael Spivey. Sound like you were with inspectors or appraiser earlier.
Yeah, I was with an appraiser earlier. So yeah, finished all that up and driving back to Lathrop. But as far as highlights, buyer that's going to be looking out in the River Island area, and yeah, they're looking to buy there and not 100% sure if they're going to need to sell their other home. So if they need to sell, then yeah, that'll be 2 parts right there. And then at the appraisal, one of the neighbors is actually looking to sell some of their properties. So we're going to talk more details and kind of find out, what's going on with him. And yeah, so probably the 2 biggest highlights that I had this week.
Sweet, man. Well, congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, it seems like things have picked up for you in the last few weeks.
Yeah, they have. They have.
Good, man. Good. And sometimes we just got to grind it out. And sometimes you'll run into a dry spell and then all of a sudden, boom, 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 boom. It's been busy lately. So good job, man. Really good job.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Yep. Who is up next? It looks like we've been through almost everybody on the team. Run on. I know you have a new listing. Did you want to plug that listing really quick?
Yeah, my listing, thanks to Molly and Karina for helping me in the background to help me get this going. The listing went out. Postcards have gone out. So that I'm excited. I only have 1 property, and that's the one on the market. So hoping to put some cash into the bank and get me going in the business. But I also have had a buyer's presentation last week. I have another one set up this week with Derek. I had almost put an offer on new construction last Friday, and then she got cold feet, and she's like, no, I think I'm gonna wait. So now we've determined that she's single family, she can't do HOA. So at least we got that straightened out. And I've been hitting Chime. So my appointment this week with Derek is actually from Chime. And I have been keeping a couple of others kind of warm there. They're looking. So I know that Joey just said that he's going to have a triplex. We're going to have to talk to see if that's the right location for a potential buyer. So that's on my side, doing it part-time. So.
I love that.
Thank you for being such a good guinea pig and going through our systems and helping us refine them, run on. It's been fun.
Oh yeah, totally. I love it. And that's what I was telling my guests today. Mateo's still on, and Valerie, like there's a lot of helping us get going on things and holding our hands a little bit. And that's what I haven't had in past brokerages. And the team here has been amazing, where I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing here. Like, guys, help me. Like, what do I use this for? And where do I go there? And how do I get this website up? And Molly's like, calm down. I gotcha.
It sounds like her. All right. Well, hey, great job. Great job. Way to make it happen. I know you're working full time, homeschooling and making it all happen. So really good job. So we have a couple of the people on the line. I want to introduce Tommy. Tommy is a new agent of ours out in Reno that was a referral from Dewey as well. Tommy, are you on, brother? All right, so his name's on there, but Tommy's a new agent that's going to be, helping us grow the brand out in Nevada. And then we have Will. Will, when's your test?
Hey everybody, my test is in less than 3 weeks.
Yes.
I know. So I'm like, I haven't been on the meeting at all. I've been losing sleeps and stressing out so much. I'm studying like my life depends on it. It's been a long wait, so I can't wait to take that exam and get the action going. I actually connected with Walter, so we're gonna talk on that. Trying to rock that exam.
Good. Yeah, just 2 hours a night until you're ready to go, man. And that night before, I wouldn't even study. I literally take that night off, let your brain relax, go in there at ease, and just go in there and crush that test. So really great job, you guys. Looking forward to having you on the team. So that is it for me. Kenny, Karina, Molly, did any of you guys have anything that you wanted to share with the team?
Yeah, Karina and I know we're onboarding a lot. We're on a day-to-day trying to learn eXp systems too, because they're growing, they're making changes, whether it's in process and payments or SkySlope and all that. So we're trying to adjust with the times a lot. And I know it's been stressful some of the deals we have. But Karina and Molly, maybe you guys can touch on that, how we can improve some of those.
Yeah, I just would like to say, please, everyone, pay attention to Slack. Like any of the updates I'm posting, and it's not just for funsies. I really want you guys to know what's going on with SkySlope or a new form or whatever to kind of keep us in compliance. And anything that I learned from eXp's processes of how they change, how to do a commission demand, all that stuff, like help me help you by just looping me in anytime you have a transaction from the very second it starts. Like if you just bring me in the fold, even if I'm not necessarily helping you on every step of the way, at least loop me in so I know that it's there, and then make sure your TC knows to put Kenny on SkySlope
As a tag on it.
Yeah, just as a tag. He doesn't have to be on the contracts necessarily. We really need it for tracking purposes. It's so hard to keep track of everybody's awesome, amazing deals that they're bringing in. So help me, please, so I can help you.
Awesome. Anything from your end, Molly?
No, just I thank everybody for their patience because the team is really growing, and having known the team before they went to eXp when we were all with Climb, they've grown really, really fast. So we're working to kind of keep up with the pace. And that goes for me for everything from onboarding to just helping you guys with your deals. If you feel like there can be improvement somewhere, you have a suggestion or idea, this is a team in a form where you can actually share those, and they will be considered and they will be heard. And possibly if it helps us work smarter and not harder, definitely will be implemented. So I am this week going to be touching base with some of you and getting headshot codes out. I've already started to trickle some out. Please, please, please. Everybody, I've expressed to Kenny and Elias and Karina that everybody that's come on, normally before there used to be like a newbie period where it's like, okay, it's slow and they're getting this, but not this team. The newbies that come on like literally are in production like within the first 30 days. And that says a lot. And so it's important that your marketing be just up to par with everything that you're doing. And it may seem very minute or like a small detail, but headshots, your business cards, though I pay attention to details, and to me, sometimes those make the difference. So for me to help you with marketing collateral, I'll make sure that I do my part in getting that out to you, because headshots to me are important. It just speaks volumes when it's going out on social media or in print or any of your marketing collateral. What Karina said.
Some of the social media stuff doesn't look good too. I know you guys want the logos and stuff. So if it doesn't look as clean as could be, we'll reach out, and that way you can make improvements on the next one.
Right. It's and it's just for the betterment of you and your brand. It's not to say, oh, we don't like your ideas or anything like that, because we'll always keep you in the forethought, but we also want it to be receptive out there as well. It is a certain brand, it is a certain type of culture and vibe that we want to put out there. But yet we do want to keep what's unique about you unique to you. Okay, sorry.
Yeah, but the things need to look clean, like clean and higher end. You can make whatever colors you want and all that, but things need to be aligned and just look good, clean headshot. So it keeps the brand very fresh versus, I'm sure you guys can think of 10 brands right now that have horrible marketing because they just throw whatever on there. But we really want to keep it at a high level as we're starting this. We want to start keep it there. And then another thing too, like Molly, and because I'm in coaching. I've been in coaching programs for over 7 years now, and I consider myself a coach. A lot of the times, good coaching is having agents ask their own questions and try to figure out on their own. So we're here to point you to some of those answers, but we're all independent contractors. We can do things for you guys, and we want to help you there. But a lot of times, if you guys just took an extra 5-10 minutes to see if you could figure something out, it'll relieve a lot of it from Karina. And also make you a stronger, more independent, innovative agents, and you can start figuring things out on your own, and that's how you can start leading and taking on more projects.
I always laugh and say, I'm not Google, I'm not Alexa. I try to answer questions for people, but if you search and do a little research yourself, you'll be amazed at what you can find for
Slack. And use Slack. I mean, a couple questions that Karina told me that agents have asked this week. I just typed in Slack and immediately there's 5 answers. So just use that as a hub first and ask there so you can get both answers, but then do lean on us if you're not getting the answer right away.
Yeah.
Hey guys, really great job this week. I cannot be more excited and proud of this team. And so let's keep doing what we're doing and creating this movement in the industry. And there's been so much hype and buzz around us, and it's not stopping because you guys are attracting even more and more. And look at all the guests that we had on. So for the guests that are still on today and for our new agents, thank you first off for joining. If you're not on the team, and for our new agents, welcome home and welcome to the team. And we're looking forward to helping you grow your businesses. So have a great day, you guys. I'm off to the Oakland office, and we'll see you guys soon.
Cool. All right, guys.
All right. Thanks, everyone.